Hey folks, it's Dr. Sherri here with another episode of Off the Couch. This week, this one's for you ladies. We need to up our game, sisters. Let me tell you, I'm going to be talking about compliments today. Have you ever been given a compliment that has like a hint of insult? Or maybe not an insult, but maybe it's like slightly backhanded? Because women are the chief offenders, and sometimes we offend each other without realizing it, and it's just part of this culture of things that we say to each other. So I'm going to talk about these compliments, how we can give them, how we can give sincere compliments, and how the person that we're giving a compliment to can actually walk away feeling amazing. There's been several times in my life where I've been given a compliment, and it was like cloaked in insult. So, for example, somebody might have said, "Gee, you look like you've really been taking care of yourself," right? So on the surface, it's kind of like, yeah, okay, that's nice. They're paying attention. They're saying it looks like I've been taking care of myself. But the implication there, the underlying assumption there, is that you weren't really taking care of yourself before, right? Or how about this one? You look amazing. And they have this like shock on their face, like, you don't always look amazing. You kind of look average. Have you ever heard anybody say something like this to you? You look amazing for being 44. You look amazing for being 60. You look amazing for being a little bit older, right? And women say this to each other, and it's really insulting. Why don't we just say, you look amazing, and stop there? Because when we qualify the "you look amazing" with something that follows it, we immediately negate essentially what we just said. We take away any power of this "you look amazing." And I think sometimes we tend to qualify our compliments because there could be this awkward silence. And women, we're the worst offenders. We don't know how to take a compliment. And so sometimes women fill that dead air with these qualifiers that really become insults. Here's another one. This is one of my chief complaints about women. When they say something like this, somebody's just had a baby, and they say, "You look incredible for just having a baby." What? I don't even know what that's supposed to imply. Like, you're supposed to bounce back right after you have a baby, or you're supposed to, I don't know, deliver a human being and go right back into your skinny jeans. Like, everybody doesn't even wear skinny jeans. So when we say that, typically other women are around us and we hear it, and it's really discouraging. Why don't we just say, "You look incredible," or "You look so happy," right? Not, "You've been getting some rest. You've been taking care of yourself," right? That is not a compliment, lady. We need to work harder at supporting one another. Women, you guys, we know that we need each other to compliment one another. We know that we're that person standing and looking in the mirror and going, "Oh, I really don't like what I see." That when you give a compliment, it should be, if it's about somebody's appearance, it should be you, look, and then whatever your adjective is. Fantastic, amazing, incredible, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, right? That's it. That's all you have to say. You don't need to feel pressure to fill that dead air that follows. It's up to the other person and how they receive that compliment. And that's the second part of this, ladies. I'm going to call us to task to help each other, right? We need to be the chief support in our lives for each other. There's all of this hashtagging about women encouraging women and women uplifting women, but I don't see it a lot. Sometimes I do, but I don't see it as much as I believe that we need to see it, right? And so the other part of giving a compliment, if the person does not receive the compliment well, is to teach them how to receive that, right? It's okay when we're encouraging one another. That also means that we call each other to task, or we encourage each other to lift ourselves up when we're not doing that for ourselves. So here's an example. Let's say you walk up to somebody and you say, "Oh my gosh, girl, you are working that dress," right? And they say, "Oh, this fall thing, oh, I got it at the thrift store, $3.50. Can you believe it?" Ladies, I am guilty of that. Why do we feel pressured to excuse something about our appearance when somebody else is praising us, when somebody else is giving us a compliment, right? Why don't we just say, thank you? I really appreciate you saying that, right? That's what we need to be saying. And so if you're delivering a compliment and that person comes back with that, oh, thanks, but you know what? I just couldn't barely pull myself out of bed. Say, let's try that again. And this time I want you to say thank you. And then say, you look incredible. And watch them smile and laugh and giggle a little bit and say thank you, right? But that's our job as women, is one, to encourage each other legitimately, not with backhanded comments or compliments veiled in insult, right? Like, you used to look really horrible. We wouldn't say that, but wow, you are really getting yourself together, girl. That is not a compliment. Remember, compliments are about the present. They're about what you have to compliment right then and there, and they should have no reference whatsoever to a past disposition or circumstance or appearance, right? Then the second part of that is to encourage women to accept compliments in a real and powerful way, and just to say thank you. So that's my challenge to you. The next time that I give you a compliment, Candace, you are gorgeous. Suzanne, you are stunning. Thank you. That is the only thing that you should say. And guess what? You don't have to feel pressured to respond with a compliment in kind. I know that we kind of feel like that, but don't feel so pressured that you come up with a compliment that's insincere just for the sake of giving somebody a compliment because they just gave you one, right? So give a compliment that's sincere. When somebody gives you a compliment, say thank you and smile. All right, ladies, so I want you to go out there and encourage one another today. Go and make today your mission to give one person a present, current, beautiful, succinct compliment. And if they don't say thank you, take this opportunity to educate them, lift them up, and inspire them to accept that compliment in its fullness with grace and gratitude and joy. I'll see you guys next week, Tuesday, on Off the Couch with Dr. Sherri, where I am shifting perspectives and speaking life to you.